What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Going second. We're up against Wooly, which the last couple times we played against Wooly, they just disconnected, but I'll take a free win. It's been a long day. I can get a free win. Either way, I think this is enough for damage. Enough for game. Yeah, so we get a game. Thanks again, Wooly. You gave us a free pack, and you gave me an excuse to rant about stuff. Alright, so here's the deck we're on now, Stun 14.3, which if you don't remember the numbering, this is the 14th deck we've made overall, Stun, and this is the third version of it. Notably, the only major thing that is different is we now have Inspector Border, which we pulled last time, and Iron Dragon Tiamatan, which is kind of a disruption if you have a bunch of spell traps, and Lord knows we have a whole bunch of spell traps. We did also take out one of our floodgates. We had the one that we have to tribute like 2 normal monsters to activate. We were playing that with Scapegoat in order to make it more online, but I don't think we've ever actually resolved that in this version of the deck. So I just took it out to make room for these two. We're still on a 41 card deck, but I think that's fine considering all the normal monsters and everything. And there's nothing you haven't seen before. It's got floodgates, it's got counter traps, it's got non-counter traps, it's got floodgate monsters, and Origami Goddess, just to make sure things aren't completely boring. So let's jump on in there, see how it does. Maybe we can get into gold from silver 1. Ah, 2 heroes. That's twice as many. And a high-stakes battle as well. Whoever wins, they will be ranking up into gold. And we're going first, which we want to do and haven't done in a while. We were playing that Go Second deck, and oh boy. Going second in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not fun. I forgot to change the deck! Shit! This is still the old one! Well, we finally draw Loyal Guan Yun, but we can't do a whole lot about it. Fuck. Fuck, shit, fuck. Well, I get one more bonus duel for those of you who wanted this. I guess, how come we can't make a Leon, by the way? Does this, like, lock you into, yeah, you're locked into Dark Synchros. Yeah, fuck it. If you can kill me, you can kill me. If not, then I'll go second like I wanted to. And then we'll have to remember to change the deck afterwards. What a rookie mistake. Okay, you know what? You got it. Let's just mulligan this whole thing. Let's just get on out of here. You can go up into gold. I'll do it with the real deck. Okay, that one didn't count. This time, we've got a real rank-up match, and we win the coin toss again. Thank you. I appreciate you let me have a redo on this whole going first thing. This time, it's not hero versus hero. It's hero versus Jinzo. Oh, they've got all sorts of spooky stuff going on. Although their name isn't spooky, they're just Daniel. Damn. Daniel. Set Mirror Force. Set Dinomicious. Your move, Daniel! Damn! What you doing, son? I don't know what kind of voice I'm doing here. Yeah, they are trying to be... It is weird to see them like, spooky field, spooky mate, spooky eyes up here. Well, that's unfortunate. They've like got all the spooky and the gears, the dark factory, and then they're just Daniel. 12 card extra deck. Swords of Revealing Light, alright. Cool, cool. Child's Play. Each time your opponent summons a monster, gain 300. Ah. I see. And now my life points are halved. So they're just playing like a stall burn deck. Very unfortunate. Ooh, Emissary from the House of Wax. Each time your opponent summons a monster. So we'll set this. We'll just slowly build up, see what's going on. Bye-bye. Question is, do they just have a whole bunch of extra Time Lords? They have 2 copies of the same one at least, so they keep having our attack. Behold, Emissary from the House of Wax. So they flipping that up. The question is, who activates first? Yep, they have my attack, and then I can negate their effects. So when I can attack, I'll be able to attack for a lot. It's just a matter of, you know, will I be able to get that far? I can Malevolent Sin. That won't do anything. I could get a little crazy. Yep, I think we're just waiting for now. This will be gone after a turn. Just a matter of can they burn me for 2,000 in that turn. I should have moved everything into attack, because they'd remain negated. Oh wait, no, they lose the negation. Okay. So this was like the worst idea in the world. Yeah, we're still doing this. What a mystery. So we're gonna use this. Hop in you. Change to attack. Battle phase. Fuck you, Mickey-on. Get the hell out of here. And we're not going to attack because I'm too scared of Marshmalon. We're gonna hope we can get some kind of removal. If nothing else, maybe we can wonky quartet him. I mean, that's also dangerous for us, but I don't have many options at this point. Dying to wonky is funnier. It is funny. Fists of the Unrivaled Tenyi. Alright. Spell trap or monster effect. Yeah, that changes things up a little bit. Now I want to wait just ever so slightly. Sure, I'll bring this back. Fairy box. I see. A dangerous game we're playing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop that, Johnny. This is actually huge. What if cards didn't go to the graveyard? They are slowly taking 500, though. Yeah, they could not pay 500 and destroy the fairy box. Which they decided to do. Okay, we're gonna try it. Ha, funny. Burying Mirror Force. I would prefer if you did not. So that tells us they might want some of these monsters. Ouch. I was worried about Marshmalon and they were just playing bullshit. I can activate exactly 1 spell trap, chat. Oh, I'm still in battle phase. I would prefer if you did not. And now I cannot activate any more spell traps. But I have 5,000 on the field, and that blue eyes in hand ain't saving you from all this. So, you know, a good attempt, Daniel, but unfortunately your stall burn bullshit will not work against me. Defusing a bomb very carefully. 100 life points remain. Yeah, unless they've got something in their graveyard, but I don't think they do. That was close. Not gonna lie, they had me in the first half. They halved me in the first half. They halved my life points like a dozen times. Wow. But we managed to get in there by playing cautiously, not playing into too many things. And there we go. We got it. Go us. Who would have thought that stun versus burn would be so dramatic? Oh yeah, and with that, we rank up into gold. I forgot that was the rank up match. Shit. Alright, so we got 4 whole legacy tickets from that. Let's go ahead and open those up, see what we got. Hoo-ha-hwah! Cock-a-doodle-doo! If there are no monsters on the field, summon this as a level 3. If your opponent controls a monster, summon this as a level 4. If it leaves the field, banish it instead. So going first, it's a free level 3 tuner. Special summons itself. Could be useful. Not especially useful, but it's, you know, it's not bad. It's seen play before. It's also got tiny little chipmunks or whatever, just little gerbils crawling all over it. I don't know why, but it's adorable. Legacy of a Hero. It's been so long since we got a hero card, and now they're here again. Return 2 fusion monsters from the graveyard to the extra deck that list a hero's material, draw 3 cards. It's like terrible Pot of Greed. Griffor. A monster's tough hide deflects almost any attack. Look at this goofy ass goober. Where are we gonna get Griff 5? Earthbound Spirit. Hey, it's another Earthbound monster, you know? That'll help us with the Earthbound Immortal fusion that we're trying to make. Dragon's Gunfire. No, this isn't the one that destroys spell traps. That's Stamping Destruction. This one, I believe, is used in an FTK and Duel Links, though, so there's that. Poison Chain. During the end phase of a turn, if you did not attack, make your opponent send cards up to the number of face-up Iron Chains from the top of their deck to the graveyard. Yeah, Iron Chain, one of the few, like, mill archetypes, although it was terrible. Just absolutely dreadful. Battle Scarred. Activate this by targeting an Archfiend you control. Your opponent also pays the same life points that you pay for that monster during the standby phase. When this leaves the field, destroy that monster. Yeah, that's the really old chess Archfiends that made you pay 500 just to keep them around. So, nothing usable at the moment. Maybe Cock at some point, maybe Earthbound, but let's go get our 2 packs. Okay, and here we go. Pack number 1. This is for defeating our opponent in martial battle. Start on this side with another ancient warrior that we cannot use. Toon Harpy Lady would be good if we had a bunch of Toon cards. Satellar Knight Procyon would be bad, even if we had a whole bunch of Tellar Knight cards. 6 Samurai Zanji. I think we played this early on in the series. No, it's new. 1800 beater, I mean, not terrible back in like 2005. Venom Boa, good for the Boa like Mirror Masters, which if you missed that, go check it out. Necros of Decisive Armor. It's another Necros for the pile. Some people on the Discord have been slowly trying to build a ritual pile. We're like almost there. Maybe we can get like the new Ritual Raven or whatever. Amazoness Hall is an Amazoness card that I'm not going to read. And Crusadia Aquamax. Hold up. This is a win condition. I will have to look at the other Crusadias we have because that's a huge pickup. I think there's been multiple times in this series where we found a Crusadia and I was like, well, if we could somehow find an Aquamax, this might be good. We might be able to make, I mean, it's a Cybers Link too, so, you know, earlier we were playing a Go Second deck that was terrible. This is a Go Second deck that just wins. So that's a big pickup, and we still get another pack. Maybe we'll pick up another Crusadia card. Who knows? Only one way to find out, and that's to open the pack and open it. Time will continue linearly, doing the things that we want to do. Behold! I don't think I want to behold that. Whim Witch? Ugh. If your opponent controls a face-up monster that was summoned from the extra deck, and you do not, you could summon this from the Pendulum Zone. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a Pendulum monster. Maybe in the Pendulum slop deck, but I would prefer not to. Void Expansion. During the standby phase, summon an Infernoid token. It's a level 1 with 0/0. To special summon an Infernoid using its own procedure, you can banish Infernoid monsters you control instead of those in the graveyard, or some combination of both. Your opponent cannot target Infernoids. We do have a decently sized Infernoid package that's getting better. This is not terrible if we're playing like low-powered Infernoids. There's also like a couple cards where this might be good because it is one of the few cards that just gives you a token every turn and doesn't say like, you can't use this for links or whatever. Like you just get tokens whenever you want. Next up we have Morphtronic Lantron. I think this is used in an FTK. While in attack position, any effect damage you would take from an opponent's card is inflicted to your opponent as well. It's like a really weird one because it has to be from like their damage. You can't damage yourself or whatever. Maybe. Either way, we ain't playing it. Altergeist Revitalization. Target an Altergeist, link in your graveyard, summon it. You can banish this from the graveyard, normal summon an Altergeist. Seems good if we had a lot more Altergeist. We have some decent ones. Imperial Princess King Query. 2 level 5s, you can detach, target level 5 in either graveyard, summon it to either field. This is how you give people like the whatchamacallit, the artifact that locks you into artifacts or whatever. A lot of shenanigans to be had from giving your opponent monsters. Otherwise, not worth playing. It's been around for years. Boycottin'. This is an old gimmicky card. We haven't played it before and we won't start now. Evoltile Westlow. Flip, summon an Evilsaur from the deck. This was like a staple in the Evoltile deck. Unfortunately, that deck was never great. It was better as Dino Rabbit. Okay, what's our SR today? Navy Dragon Mech, which we already have. So just a waste, unfortunately. We have it, we're not really playing it. Let's jump back into the duels. I don't think we got anything we're going to be playing today. Yeah, let's just jump back into the duels. Another day, another duel, another opponent, another fool. And I think this might also be a bot. I was like, now that we're out of silver, we don't have to deal with bots. But I forgot that the gold 5 also has bots in it. But I mean, you know, free stuff. Who doesn't like a free thing from time to time? Either that or someone really just wanted their name to be Whoa 5188. Either way, we'll do Clavis. Oh, they got something. Maybe this isn't a bot. Either way, we Moon Mirror Shield him. What up, fucker? You thought I was starting a combo? No, this is the combo. Set 3, pass. And I mean, we've got like an Omni-Negate, we've got a Floodgate for high-level monsters, we've got Lost Wind. And you can't destroy us by battle. Send one spell trap, special summon this card from your hand. Yeah, let's just activate Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. So you can have that. It ain't gonna do anything, but you can have it. It's about to be really mean. Maybe I should be mean for content, you know. It is funny to be like, I see your deck is mostly level 5 or higher monsters. Perhaps you'd like to try to find another opponent. Who gives a shit? But like, I'm not without empathy. I'm not, you know, a monster or whatever. It is unfortunate, but if they knew what I had to work with, they would understand why I'm playing this, right? Like, yes, this is kind of unfair, but if you can out it, I can't do anything else. I have normal monsters with Moon Mirror Shield. Unfortunately, I think they are taking it personally. I think they are like, fuck this game. This is stupid. I am tired of this bullshit. I'm out. They're out. Sorry, buddy. You'll get a better duel next time, hopefully, maybe. Good thing I didn't go second there. I would have been dead. All right, first win in gold this month. And if you recall, we've made it so that wins in gold allow us to open one extra bonus pack if we have like a free pack open that we haven't used. There's currently 2 of them, so hopefully we'll get the other one sometime. But we're gonna go ahead and open up our free version of, what's this, the Makonko pack? Okay, so it's not great, but it is free. Who doesn't like free stuff, you know? Sorry, I was trying to lure myself into liking Makonko, and I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth, but that's fine. We've got an Ancient Warrior card for all the Ancient Warriors we got. We got Photon Emperor, which is, you know, a one-of in Photons. Marincess Current. I think we do have a Marincess Link monster. If they destroy a monster by battle, inflict damage equal to the Link rating of the monster you control times 400. Then if you destroy a Link monster, while you control a Link 2 or higher Marincess, inflict damage equal to destroyed monster's Link rating times 500. Okay, so it's just a dumb, like, burn spell for Marincess, which we might play if we had more Marincess, but we don't. Charioteer of Prophecy. This is like a Magic the Gathering-ass card. Once per turn, discard a spellbook, target a spellcaster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Decent back in... I was going to say decent back in the day, but I don't think Spellbooks ever played this. It's an 1800, like a limited, and then the rest are like Makonko cards. Like, they're just Makonko cards. I could read them, but we can't play Makonko. We would need like a very highly specialized set of things to do that. And while we did get 2 of them, we don't have the rest of the equip cards or whatever. But, you know, one of these days, maybe we'll look back and be like, oh yeah, we had Makonko stuff. For now, though, let's just go open our actual Master Pack. All right, and then we get a Master Pack, and it is shiny and yellow with glorious goodness within. What will we have? Ha! Noble Knights Custonin. Look at this handsome devil. If you control a Noble Arms, you can special summon this. Only special summon once per turn. A Noble Knight monster that was Synchro, Ixie, or linked using this card gains this effect. If this card is special summoned, you can normal summon 1 monster in addition. Okay, so it's just like an extender for Noble Knights. We probably won't be playing it. Next up, the huge revolution is over! No! I mean, this does stop us from getting hit by, like Feather Duster. So maybe someday... I don't know. It feels like it happens every once in a while, but not enough to warrant playing something like this. Great Shogun Shien is pretty good. If we get enough 6 Samurais, we'll have to look at what we got with that. We've got the giant purple Armageddon, which is not especially good. We've got Draco Tail Urgula. Another 40 Draco Tails, including like 12 URs, and we'll be able to play that deck. We'll be there, just you wait. Gold Pride Nitro Blaster, which is a link that unfortunately takes exactly 2 Gold Pride monsters. You can't even like try to tech in one to make it, and even then it's not great, so I'm not even gonna bother reading it. I played Gold Pride on the ladder climb. You want to know why this card isn't that great? You can watch this. Hopefully the editor's putting the thumbnail where I'm pointing or whatever. We've got Gaia, the Polar Knight. You can use each effect once per turn. Tribute a dark monster, add a light level 4 warrior from your deck to your hand, then send a card from your hand to the graveyard. Or banish a light monster from the graveyard, target one monster you control, it gains 500. Yeah, this ain't all that good. And what's our last card? This better be super rare. They tricked me. With a Sky Striker! Yeah, that's not gonna be good. Let's jump back into it. We're not going first, right? So we can't be ballin', unfortunately. Yep, unfortunately this happens a lot. Even if we could be ballin', we couldn't make Logia because we opened with 2 of our 3. Yeah, so let's see. Going second against Fiendsmith with a hand of 2 normal monsters and a Rescue Rabbit that is not going to resolve regardless of what they end on. Like, if they make the fusion, they negate this. If they make Wave High King Caesar, they negate this. The only way we do anything is if they mess up, and they're playing fucking World Legacy Crown. That alone, you know what? We're just getting out of here. We just don't want to have to deal with it. I ain't having to deal with it. Alright, going first. That's what I like to see, baby. We can go second from time to time if our opponent's on, like, a bad deck or whatever. Well, if you're going to put up like 2 negates or 2 disruptions or whatever, we just ain't doing anything. I see. And then we probably die to Labyrinth. Because all of these monster negations are not going to do a whole lot against them. This is not Labyrinth. Oh, I forgot that this deck can also do the bullshit thing. Yeah, if they get out, Cosmic Blazar, there's not much I can do there. I'll just have to get out of here. Keep dueling, 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 dueling. What? Keep dueling, 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 dueling. Come on. Now move in, now move out. Hands up and hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you want to duel now. Oh, come on. Don't quit just because I won the coin toss. Okay, good. Okay, good, we're here. Okay. No Maxi. Step 2. Rescue Rabbit. Activate Rescue Rabbit. We ballin'. Step 3. 2 Kabuzals. That's twice as many. And there we go. It's just like the old Dino Rabbit days. We did it. We finally resolved it. We didn't actually get to the Logia, but, you know, we here. We doing stuff. I wonder what our opponent was playing that they couldn't get through that. Oh yeah, if you're playing Fabled and I activate Dimensional Prison or Dimensional whatever, Fissure, probably can't do anything against that. Unless you draw exactly this. And I'm willing to bet they didn't draw exactly that. Alright, so since we won another one in gold, let's go ahead and open our other bonus pack that we had saved up. 1 copy of Blazing Vitality. I mean, we did get a bunch of cards that have like stuff with Flame Swordsman, so maybe we can get something that we can summon for free out of the extra deck. That would be neat. It doesn't look like we're getting anything rare. Remember, only half of these packs are actually the cards they talk about. The other half is a master pack, like Batteryman D, not in the Flame Swordsman pack. Your opponent cannot select Thunder-type monsters as an attack target, except Batteryman D. Whip Crosser, he whips it. Spiritual Forest! Our final Master Pack card, Neo Kaiser Seahorse. We already had one of these. Okay, what are we getting out of the Flame Swordsman pack? Time Engine. This is always a Metalmorph. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, target one of those monsters, summon it, then if you've special summoned a level 5 higher machine monster by this effect, and have a Metalmorph trap on the field or in the graveyard, except this card on the field, you can apply this effect. Destroy as many monsters as your opponent controls as possible, then inflict damage equal to the special summoned monster's original attack. I mean, that's pretty good. It's just we need to have specifically, like, a level 5 or higher machine and a Metalmorph, but maybe someday we'll play that. That's pretty neat. Rare Metalmorph. target a machine while this is on the field. That machine gains 500 attack and negate the first spell that targets it. Ooh. Then we got Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. We do not want to be doing this. You know, I talked last time, we had like the Black Metal Dragon that if it's sent to the graveyard, it can get any Red Eyes card. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Can only be special summoned from your deck by tributing a Red Eyes Black Dragon equipped with Metal Morph. Awful. Just dreadful. And our last card, Gilta the D-Knight Soul Spear. Control no monsters, normal summon this without tributing. This is normal summoned. Banish a monster your opponent controls with attack higher than this card. You can discard one card, add one of the following monsters from your deck to your hand. A level 7 Dark Dragon, a level 6 Dark Machine, a level 5 Water Warrior. I guess that's all the stuff that has to do with the Metal Morph cards. I mean, this is not terrible. It might go into like any kind of go second deck we have because it is a free normal summon, although it is still a normal summon. If it was a special summon, it would be a lot better. But being able to just like immediately banish something bigger than this is pretty neat. Might bait out some stuff. Otherwise, let's go ahead and look at our master pack. One fine master pack, oh, shooby-doo-wop, a shooby-doo-way. One fine master pack, I wonder what we will find today. Hedge Guard. During damage calculation, in either player's turn, when a monster you control attacks or is attacked, send this from your hand to the graveyard. Have the attack of that monster you control, but it can't be destroyed by battle. So it's battle protection for one monster in hand trap form. Not great. Yang Zing Prana. Did you know that Yang Zing's had a field spell? This isn't it. This is a continuous spell. This card gains these effects based on the number of different attribute Yang Zings in your graveyard. So you can gain 500 attack. If a Yang Zing would be destroyed, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. Your opponent cannot set monsters, change all monsters your opponent controls to attack position. Send this card to the graveyard, destroy all cards on the field. Pretty bad, unfortunately. Kind of neat, like, flavor-wise, but not something we can really make use of. Curry Photon, we already have. Amazoness Fighter, just very weirdly drawn, very strange proportion. She got those, like, Donkey Kong arms, where her fist is, like, way bigger than her face, and, like, no wrist. Just, like, a forearm that goes into a hand. You take no battle damage. So, you know, there's that. It works. There's like a trap, or not a trap. There's like an equip spell. It's like turns her into a Makonko, but you would never play that these days. Oh, hey. Mischief of the Time Goddess. I know we do have a whole bunch of Valkyrie cards that I was like, we're never going to make this work because we don't have Mischief of the Time Goddess. But here she is. Winking at me. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this activation. Cannot be activated as Chain Link 2 or higher. At the end of your battle phase, if all monsters are Valkyries, send this to the graveyard and immediately skip to the start of the next battle phase of your next turn. If you do, you can't activate Mischief of the Time Goddess until the end of that turn. Yeah, so very silly, has the potential to be like one of these game-winning cards, and has just never performed because Valkyries are so god-awful. But I do really like that. It resets all your hard once per turns, lets you battle phase twice. Just like goes ahead to the next turn. Very neat, very silly. And they have a lot of effects built around this. It's just actually resolving it is almost impossible. Extinguish is a Rescue Ace card we already have. Night Sword Serpent, good in Mitsurugi. It's sent to the graveyard by a card effect. Summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Just nice if we get more reptile stuff. And a Mutant Cry. Okay, so, you know, I'll have to look at the Valkyries. I always wanted to build Valkyries, even though they're, like, not good. Maybe for this series, if we have enough of them, we'll see, but I wouldn't count on it. Either way, let's just jump back into the duels. We'll get a couple more this night. Miku's a time goddess, apparently. Yeah, I just now noticed that. That's just Miku. Miku's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Who knew? We're dueling, we're fooling, we're ruling around. We're schooling our opponents, 'cause they are a clown. I said we're dueling, we're fooling, we're schooling around. And if you don't like dueling, then you don't hear sounds. No! This would have been great if we were going first. This would be an amazing go first hand. No, come on, be cool. Why are you so cruel? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Yeah, I mean, maybe if they start doing Link stuff, we can like soar in here at an appropriate time. Otherwise, this is bad. This is real bad if it succeeds. Yeah, can't beat Dragoon. My only hope was like, if I Origami Goddess and got enough heads to beat over it, then I could get rid of it. Otherwise, we just get out of here. Thoughts on combat sports? Not particularly interested in them. Never really watched a whole bunch of them. I feel like combat's not something that, like, should be a sport necessarily. Like, the most effective combat is kind of boring, but that's, I guess you could say the same thing with a whole lot of sports. Hey, how's it going? Trap Tricks Trap Hole, Super Ancient Organism. Your move, Cyber Ghost. Is Joe into sports in general? No, not really. I mean, I enjoy playing a good sport from time to time. The thing about any kind of game is that it inevitably falls into the same problems you have with Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Where, like, there is an optimal way to play, and once that gets discovered, then there's not nearly as much interesting things you can do with it. I gravitate towards Yu-Gi-Oh specifically because new cards are always being added, whereas, like, a game such as baseball, you just have the rules and you play it. There's, I suppose, interesting, Gagaga Gardener. You don't have quite enough attack to get over me. Okay, free card, PogChamp. Z-Arm Ascendant Sage. Add a ZW. My Grave of the Super Ancient Organism will not be useful here. I mean, I don't see what argument is there? What is there to learn about baseball? Like, what has been, can you give me an example of a big dramatic change in the way people play baseball in the last 50 years? There we go. So we banish everything. Yay for us. Literally the biggest star in 20, making 500 mil. That hasn't explained anything. Because he is revolutionary. How so? Perhaps explain instead of getting angry. When you just like yell at people, you look like an uneducated idiot, you know? You look like you're just like a salty kid who doesn't like being told that the thing they're into isn't as exciting as other thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you like baseball, that's good for you. I don't really care all that much. But acting like I'm some plebeian for not enjoying the same thing you enjoy is just childish. I don't go into like baseball forums and talk about how great Yu-Gi-Oh is and how people don't understand it. I just let them enjoy their baseball. They've had to nerf the pitcher often in the last 30 years. The joy of sports is usually in doing it. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Like, I enjoy playing baseball, but it's strange to me, like, how people get into watching it as much. Because I feel like there's an optimal way to bat, and, like, I guess maybe there's like a arms race of, like, oh, they'll figure out, like, a different stance that's more or less effective, and then other people will switch to that or whatever. I've got 5,000. Yeah, so this is game if they don't have, like, a trap or something. Let's do this. Okay. 1,600, 1,700. Look, I can talk about baseball and still win a game. At least when we've got floodgates against a not optimized Gagaga deck. We did it. Okay, I thought we were done with our extra bonus packs, but it turns out we have a special ticket because some kind of thing is going on. So let's go ahead and open this real quick. We got another Makonko pack. Who knows? Maybe this will unlock the Makonko Synchros. We did look at what we had, and it wasn't enough. Haggard Lizardos is not a bad pickup. 2 monsters with different names, so it's something we can make with just about anything. Obviously, Scapegoat can't be used. We can use one of the tokens. Just a nice generic thing, and I mean, it can also lower, it can also draw us a card, so pretty nice. Crawler Dendrite, good for the flip deck that we're never going to make. Spiritual Art Fire. Tribute of Fire, inflict damage equal to that monster's original attack. Maybe we would play this in the fire deck? Probably not. It's a funny way to end out a game, but unlikely. And Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. They didn't see it coming. Pretty nice, again, for a pendulum, but we'll see. Guardian KS. This is in the Makonko pack. Can't be special summoned unless you have Rod of Silence. Unaffected by spell effects and cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking directly. Just awful. Broken Bamboo Sword. The equipped monster gains 0 attack. Guardian Trice. So, you know, when this is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon the monster from the graveyard that was used as tribute for its tribute summon. Also, very weird stance here. Back all twisted. Looking weird. And what's our last one? What's our shiny? Power of the Guardians, you say? That might be worth playing. We are already playing Moon Mirror Shield. And this is like Moon Mirror Shield, just with fundamental differences. Shit, I didn't think we would get something good out of this. Okay, we might put this in. Shit. I mean, being able to put this onto, like, a Banisher of the Radiance is pretty decent. Alright, now let's go ahead and we get our Master Pack as well. Alrighty, and then we got our Master Pack, which has a shiny purple card. What manner of secrets do you hold from me? We got a Lightsworn Dragon, which is not very good. We've got Trojan Gladiator Beast. Special summon a Glad Beast from your hand to your opponent's side of the field and then draw a card. Awful. Just awful. Blue Thunder T-45. It's a base 17 bomber. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. Summon a token with 15/15. Cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. Not especially good. Beginning Night we already have. Metal Foes Combination we already have. A big Sub-Terror that we can't use and already have. A Drag... This is like our third copy of this, so maybe Drag Unity Synchro might be worth looking into. And our Ultra Rare... Ooh, that's a good one. A generic level 10, you say? Unfortunately, I cannot use what's it called? Psi Reflector to make level 10s. So this kind of competes for the thing that gives us 2 negates. But if we ever get the ability to make level 10 synchros consistently, this goes in. I mean, even in that deck, we probably make this. This is like the damn good boss monster. Anytime you can make this, you're pretty good. It's just a matter of if we're going to be able to do it consistently. So, a very good pickup, a good UR to have. Let's go see if our deck will change at all. Alrighty, so we went ahead and put Power of the Guardians into the deck. We didn't take anything out because it's near the end of the session. I didn't want to rebuild. We'll just play 42 cards for now and we'll reevaluate it next time. Speaking of evaluating, we were looking at the Chen Ying that we got and like, can we use this? And someone asked what other Sword Souls we had, and I realized we have 2 Long Wan. If you don't know, this can discard any Sword Soul card or another worm monster, summon itself, and a token that's a tuner, and it's just the perfect levels to make this. I don't know if we have enough playable worm cards to make this work. I don't know if the normal monsters that we got would work with like the other synchro deck we have, but in the future, we're definitely going to use this. Whether it's as part of a broader synchro package and we just hope we open the 2 parts, or if we make a dedicated worm deck that tries to make use of things like the Lithosagem we got a while ago and like the Yang Zings to synchro summon, I couldn't say. But it's definitely something worth building towards. We will almost certainly play this at some point in the future. For now, we're sticking with Stun. This is version 4. Let's jump back on the ladder, get a few more duels for tonight. All right, high stakes duel. If we win this, gold 4, and we get to go first, which is what we want to do. Perhaps we will get the new Power of the Guardians. We can show off the power that the Guardians have. Wakasha! We will not be showing the power of the Guardians. Okay, so this is if your opponent special summons while you control a face down or a non-effect monster. So we have to activate this. I want to control a non-effect monster, or I want to control something so we can draw. So I'm going to set the... Okay. Actually, we'll set this, because it can't be destroyed anyway. It's like a marshmallow. And then defissure. And then we can't actually activate Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi, but we're going to set it. And that way, if they hit us with Feather Duster, we'll at least get a big dragon. I think? Do we have 5-headed dragon in here? No. We need to put 5-headed dragon in here. I keep forgetting. Ah. Stand up, Centurion. We really just gotta hope they can't get over Emissary of the House of Wax. Welcome, everyone, to the House of Wax! Go ahead, attack me all you want. It won't help you now. Wax 'em, boys! Those are some nice monsters you have there. Be a shame if they had no effects and couldn't be used as synchro material until the end of the next battle phase. Wax is so stupid yet. The end phase? I don't think so, Johnny. Ooh, a mimicking man-eater bug, you say? And then if they special summon, we're good. I thought I would have to put out the one-time passcode, but I think this is fine. Yeah, and I believe this is... They cannot change their battle positions, nor... Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you summoning while I control a face-down monster. You can draw 1 card, but I'll draw 2. Oh, baby, continue your main phase. Why, yes, I will. Set that little one down there, you know. That's extra. That can stop even some other thing. Now, you're still negated.
A few moments later.
I'm trying to remember exactly what Blazar does. Defense mode. When it activates a card or effect. Okay. They are going to the battle phase. They are attacking into the emissary again. Yeah. Okay, so Emissary of House of Wax is negated. They can now do the things they want to do. But I think I might have it. If I can normal summon a Watto and then flip this, they can't negate it with the Cosmic Blazar, because it just turns them off. And then I can get a 4,000, like a mimicking Cosmic Eater bug. Oh, the bug wouldn't activate either. Yeah, good point. Yeah, we still try this. Hello. Oh yeah, they can negate summons. I forgot about that. So that's deleted. I do get to draw 2 more cards. They're gonna synchro. Just accent, okay. Level 5 or higher Centaur. Gotcha. A second Blazar has hit the field. There she is. We held out pretty good. Considering their deck, the fact that it took them like 6 turns should maybe give them a little pause, but we tried our best. Alright, let's try this again. This time we lost the coin toss. Although, now that I'm looking at it, we might be good. Or it might just not go through. Wooly. Let's try our thing, and see the thing, and do the thing. John Carpenter's the thing. Alright. This kinda sucks. Yeah, you know what? We got Dimensional Fissure. Go, Origami Goddess! Flip me 19 heads! Pathetic. I don't know why I put up with you. Anyway, here's Dimensional Fissure. We almost got there. You know, we were close. Popular. They're going to be popular. Can they activate that here? Send one other card you control to the graveyard. Yep, it would be a shame if you couldn't send things to the graveyard. Unfortunately, Link Karibo has 3 times our attack. Battle phase. No! My goddess! D-Fissure saved us. Ooh, Divine Wrath, that's pretty good. What do we say we go? Double for nothing? I heard you killed Origami Goddess. Whoop, 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 whoop. And Link Karibo literally did the, I'm just a little guy, it's my birthday. Yeah, I think if they do something, we use the Sorenir. because they don't have any cards in the graveyard to banish, so we'll never be able to use this anyway. Set 1, pass. They've got no gas. Oh, time-tearing Morganite. Well, don't mind if I do. And let's go ahead and put out Banisher of the Radiance. Now they wouldn't play Mirror Force in a deck like this, would they? That's pretty good. Clavicus Beatdown. That might be Imperm. Ah, that's unfortunate. If it is Imperm, they could do both. Infernoid. Ah, I see. You could send one random card in your opponent's hand to the graveyard. I'll do that myself if you don't mind. Try to discard from my hand, eh? And there we go. We rank up in gold. Gold 4. We're getting there. All right, we've been saving them up. We've got 8 whole legacy packs. Let's see what the hell's in here. Ha! Hoo! Hey! Elemental Hero Plasma Vice. It's not good. It does piercing. You can discard a card to target an attack position monster and destroy it. If the materials weren't that difficult, maybe. Maybe. Coach Captain Bearman can't be used as material for an Ixie except for the Ixie summon of a Fire Warrior. You can normal summon this without tributing, but its original attack becomes 13. Once per turn, you can make all level 4 Beast Warriors become 8. That's how you make Wolfbark. Or not Wolfbark. Why do I always call him Wolfbark? It's the Coach Giant Trainer. We got Dice Nide, which isn't even like an actual pun. Each time your opponent special summons a monster, roll a dice and return all the summoned monsters to the hand with a current level that's the same as the result. This would be much more effective if we had like 12-sided dice, but they only ever do a 6-sided dice. UFO Turtle, classic. Look at him grinning down there. He knows what he's doing. We're not going to ever play this, but it's nice to have it in the bank, you know. The Unfriendly Amazon, who is not an Amazoness card. Offer one of your monsters on the field as a tribute, excluding this monster, during each of your standby phases. If you cannot, this card is destroyed. Monsters used for a tribute summon, or that are offered as tributes due to other cards and effects, are excluded. What strange wording! Such an early Yu-Gi-Oh card. You gotta tribute some cards, and I don't mean like for a tribute summon. It tributes as an effect. The things you had to go through just to have a 2000 attack on a normal monster. Death's Kangaroo. If the attack of a monster that attacks this is lower than the defense of this card, destroy that attacking monster. Ooh, ah, interesting. I feel like this would be a keyword in another game. Blazing Hita. Once per turn, tribute one other fire monster, summon a fire from your hand, but destroy it when Blazing Hita leaves the field. This is like the oldest version. She's like 34 here. Jane, the Light Sword, the Twilight Sword in general. Good for infinite combos, not so much for actual Light Swords. Necrolancer, the Time Lord. Oh, look, we got another Time Lord card. I feel like I've made this joke before. Temple of Skulls. I mean, yeah, that is what it is. What can I say? Sonic Duck. A duck that can walk at sonic speed. Sometimes he cannot deal with his incredible pace and loses control. I like that he doesn't run at sonic speeds. He walks that way. He's not even trying. Bubble Illusion. You can only activate this card while there's a face-up Elemental Hero Bubble Man on your side of the field. During this turn, you can activate a trap from your hand. What a weird, strange card with weird, strange art. Counter Cleaner. Pay 500, remove all the counters from the field. Light Laser. Equipped to a Light Warrior. Remove from play any monster that battled it at the end of the damage step. D-Time. Not today. Sinister Seeds. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and in which you took damage, and was in face-up attack position at the start of the damage step, when it was destroyed, summon a token with 100. Awful. Just dreadful. Is that it? Okay. So, garbage. Garbage all around. Some of it not even new garbage. Let's open our master packs. We get one dang old master pack just for defeating our opponent with the power of floodgates and anime. What will it contain? Dark Contact. Activate one of these effects, but you can only use each once per turn. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion by shuffling its materials from your field or graveyard or banishment into the deck, or add a Supreme Gate, Castle, or Dark Fusion. I think I have some monsters that can be made with Dark Fusion. This might actually be usable. I might actually play heroes. We'll have to come back to that. We'll see. Green Turtle Summoner. A bit too old for this one. Maybe sit this one out. Kami, Hope of Gusto. Nope, no hope today. Speedroid Domino Butterfly. Pendulum. You cannot pendulum summon except for wind. This effect cannot be negated. Discard a wind, target a banished wind, add it to your hand. Can't be used as synchro material except for a wind, dragon, or machine. If this card, special summoned from the extra deck, is used for a synchro summon, banish it. Might be good in the Speedroid pile we've been getting together. We still need payoffs for that. Snowdrop of the Rika Valley. We need a bunch more Rikas, including the extra deck, but maybe. Libromancer Agent, the coolest looking Libromancer. I might be a little biased. Unfortunately, we probably can't make use of that. Another Marincess Current. We got one of these like 2 packs ago. And a second Book of Moon. I mean, we're not playing the first one, but there's definitely a deck where we would play both Book of Moon. So now we got both. That's pretty cool. And then we get a pack for ranking up into Gold 4. What do, Kangaroo? Ooh, and this one's a purple pack. What secrets does it hold? Ha! Right-hand Shark. I think we now have right and left-hand Sharks. I'll have to look into this. Normal summoned, add a left-hand Shark from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Onyxie summoned using only water monsters as material, including this card, cannot be destroyed by battle. We do also have a Crooked Cook, so maybe we could just, play even more stall, be even more mean. Only time will tell. Next up, we've got a second Assault Beast. Considering how often we draw the fucking Assault Beast, I might play a second one in the Synchro deck, just to make sure we don't have to worry about it. Dragon Maid Tinkek. Not bad. We needed more Dragon Maids. Not enough to play it yet, but we've still got some. Trade Places. If your life points are higher than your opponent's, switch your life points with your opponent. I feel like there's a couple cards we're not playing that are like, if your life points are lower, you could do a thing. It's probably not worth playing. This should be a Legacy Pack card. FA Pit Stop is an FA card we already have. Exodius we already have. Although this does make it easier to make like the rank 10 possibly. We've got Gear Accelerator. He's driving around, and what's our UR? Probably just garbage. Probably nothing good. Probably like the worst card. Nothing that's going to revitalize anything. Well, I would say that our worm deck just got significantly better. Holy shit. I could not have been more wrong. I mean, this seems like a pretty darn good card to get. The worms are real. We now have Protoss and Ishatos, and we have the Long Wand that can discard them to make Chenying, which seems like a pretty darn good combination, if I do say so myself. We still need a lot of ways to get these into the graveyard, but this might, I said this during the last session, this might be a game changer, and I think this one's much more likely than the Fire King deck. I mean, I guess we'll see, and this is a card that's been banned, and for an amazing reason, but we'll have to find out next time. I think for now, I'm probably done. We've been here long enough. I'm very tired, I'm running out of energy, but hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully the episode wasn't too short or anything. It's always hard to tell. Sometimes I get comments from people and they're like,
how come this episode was an hour and the last one was 30 minutes?
I just record for several hours, and depending on how the editing goes, sometimes an hour of footage becomes an hour of episode, and sometimes it becomes 10 minutes of episode. It depends how much we end up cutting out. But either way, it's a fun show. I'm still enjoying it. Hopefully you're still enjoying it. If you do and you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. Like the video, comment, all that stuff. And until next time, good luck and have fun.